Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Rama. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद. हरे कृष्ण. Hare Krishna everyone. So today is 22nd of November. It is Wednesday. Kartika Masa, Damodara Masa, Sukla Paksham, Dasimi Tithi. So there are no Vaishnavas today, but tomorrow is Uttana Ekadasi. So we'll be preparing for fasting tomorrow from grains, beans and cereals. Okay, so we shall quickly enter into Srimad Bhagavatam. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Hare Krishna. In the Srimad Bhagavatam, Sutta Goswami is narrating about the Parikshit Maharaj and how he was protecting his subjects from the influence of the Kali. He is always alert in protecting his subjects. So people are generally, they are not interested in the Krishna consciousness and they are very unintelligent. So such kind of people were taken care of by Parikshit. And Parikshit did not care about the who are already on that level, who understand the philosophy and the Krishna and the devotional service. He is not worried about, but he was protecting. Kimnu bhaleshu surena karina dhera bhiruna apramattaha pramatteshu yovruko urushu nrushu vattate. So in such a way, Parikshit was protecting his subjects from the influence of the Kali. And he was not even the envious of Kali Purusha. Na anudvesti kalim samrat sarangaiva sarabhuk kushilani astidjanti na itarani krutani yat. So he knows the essence of all the time, place and circumstances. Now further, Sutta Goswami is saying that, O Saunakadi sages, now you have asked me to tell about Parikshit Maharaj. I have spoken everything related to Parikshit. And he says, I have completely spoken about the Parikshit, which are related to Krishna Katha, which are related to Krishna. And all the related to anything related to Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, one has to hear very attentively. One has to hear very attentively if they are thinking of their well-being. It is very, very beautifully he is saying. And all the pastimes of the Krishna and his devotees, they are very wonderful. Likewise, Sutta Goswami is saying. We are in the first canto, chapter 80, verse number 9. Upavarnitam etadvaha punyam parikhitam maya vasudeva katopetam akyanam yad apruchyata. Upavarnitam etadvaha. Upavarnitam. And I have almost described everything. Etadvaha, whatever you have asked me. And etadvaha is, vaha is, I have explained to you all this past time. Upavarnitam etadvaha punyam parikshitam maya. And they are all auspicious activities. And also punyam, this parikshit is the punya. He is the very pious person. Parikshitam, Parikshit Maharaj is very pious person. And Maya, I have spoken all these things to you. They were spoken by me. Upavarnitam etadvaha punyam parikshitam maya vasudeva katopetam akyanam and they are all related to Vasudeva Katha Apetam, Upetam, and they are related Vasudeva Katha Upetam. They are linked to Krishna Katha. Vasudeva Katha Upetam, Apyanam Yad Apruchata, and all related to this, related to Parikshit and Krishna. That is Apyanam. All the statements Apyanam Yad Apruchata, and whatever you have asked me, I have explained to you. So likewise, Suta Goswami is saying, so initially, Saunakadi sages, they have asked a question saying that Sivaya lokasya bhavaya bhutaye yavuttama shloka parayana janaha jivanti natmado maso parashriyam mumotya nirvidya kutah kalevaram. So Parikshit, he was so pious person, and all this devotee and pure devotee of Krishna, and devotees of Krishna, how did they do? Sivaya lokasya bhavaya bhutaye. They always look for auspicious activities of the entire humanity. Sivaya lokasya bhavaya bhutaye. Ya uttama shloka parayana janaha. Uttama shloka parayana janaha. So they're always only looking for the well-being of all others. That is the nature of the Krishna's devotees. Jivantinatmata masu parashriyam mumoti nirvidya kutah kalevaram. And why Parikshit wanted to leave his body? That body is is the shelter for so many of his subjects. Why Parikshit was decided to leave his body? That was the question. Now here, Sutta Goswami is saying, Upavarnitam etadvaha punyam parikshitam maya. I have said everything why he wanted to leave, how he has ruled his kingdom, how he was protecting his subjects from the influence of Kali. So I have spoken everything. And because he is the pure devotee of Krishna, and also he was completely surrendered himself to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So now it is saying, so the Goswami in the beginning, he was also saying that न उत्तम श्लोकवार्तानां जुष्टां तत्कथामृतं स्यात् सम्भ्रम अन्तकालेऽपि स्मरतां तत् पदाम्बुजम्. So people of all the devotees of Krishna, they do not fall into any illusion at the end of their life. So that's why they surrender themselves to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And then he has completely surrendered to Sukadeva Goswami. And then he remembers Krishna and understood the position of Krishna. Likewise, Sutta Goswami has been narrating all these things and about his glories. He came to the position that I have spoken everything, whatever you have asked. And all this further, Sutta Goswami is saying, Yayaha kata bhagavataha kataniya urukarmanaha gunakarma shriya pumbihi samsyevyasta bhubhushibihi. One who is interested in their well-being, they have to hear this Krishna Katha very attentively. Yayaha Katha Bhagavataha. Yayaha Katha Bhagavataha Kataniya Guru Karmanaha. And they are very wonderful activities. Gunakarma Ashriyaha Pumbihi. Gunakarma Ashriyaha Pumbihi. They are the uncommon. So it is his transcendental qualities. Guna karma ashriyaha pumbibihi. And what such kind of act is? Samchaya vyasta bhuvoshubihi. And by those who want their own welfare, they have to hear Yayaha kata bhagavataha kataniya guru karmanaha. So he is saying one has to hear very attentively. So this is karma, all this guna, karma, ashriyaha, pumbibihi. For the people who are looking for their well-being, they have to hear these things. Guna, karma, ashriyaha. All these are Krishna Katha, Kathaniya Guru Karmanaha. They are describing guna, karma, ashriyaha. Likewise, so the Goswami is saying, so translation for these two verses or उपवर्णितम् एतद्वः पुण्यं पारीक्षितं मया वासुदेव कथोपेतम् आख्यानं यद् अपृच्छत. So translation, O sages, you did ask me, now I have described almost everything regarding the narrations about Lord Krishna in connection with the history of the pious Maharaja Parikshit. And purport by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Srimad Bhagavatam is the history of the activities of the Lord, and the activities of the Lord are performed in relation with the devotees of the Lord. Therefore, the history of the devotees is not different from the history of Lord Krishna's activities. A devotee of the Lord regards both the activities of the Lord and those of his pure devotees on an equal level, for they are all transcendental. And the next verse. यायाः कथा भगवतः कथनीय उरुकर्मणः गुणकर्माश्रयाः पुंभिः संसेव्यास्त भवोषिभिः. So translation for this verse, those who are desirous of achieving complete perfection in life must submissively hear all topics that are connected with the transcendental activities and qualities of the personality of Godhead, who acts wonderfully. And purport by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. The systematic hearing of the transcendental activities, qualities, and names of Lord Shri Krishna pushes one towards the eternal life. Systematic hearing means knowing him gradually in truth and fact. And this knowing him in truth and fact means attaining eternal life, as stated in the Bhagavad Gita. Such a transcendental, glorified activities of Lord Shri Krishna are the prescribed remedy for counteracting the process of birth, death, old age, and disease, which are considered to be material awards for the conditioned living being. The culmination of such a perfectional stage of life is the goal of human life and the attainment of transcendental bliss. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So in these two purports, so Prabhupada is explaining very beautifully. One has to hear all the Krishna Katha very attentively and submissively. And they're all related to Krishna and his pure devotees. They're on the transcendental level. And these are all the truth and fact. So one who understands the truth and fact, digest what is the truth. It is the birth, death, old age, and disease. And these are the truths. These are the awards given by the material nature to the human bodies. One who understands this, they will take the shelter of Krishna Katha. And what is the necessary and the essence of life? Sarangamiva Sarabhuk. That is the essence of it. So then when they situate it in the truth and fact, then their eternal life starts. So this is just by hearing the Krishna Katha. It is also Konama Loke Purushardhasa Ravit Pura Kathanam Bhagavad Katha Sudham Va Apiya Karnanjali Bihi Bhavapaham. As soon as we hear it, Bhavapaham, this birth, death, old age, and disease, this will be eradicated out. Aho Virjeta Vina Naretaram. Unless he is not a human being, why would he neglect to hear all these things? So likewise, this is the Krishna Katha. It must be heard very attentively and submissively. This is the truth and fact. It would come, it will bring us through so many reflections, similar kind of reflections in different angles. One would be completely refined and purified the soul, just like a metal whenever it is going through the so much of when the goal is to be purified, it will be burned by the fire. Vayagnibhyam metaloham matam chajite vaimalam. Then only gold will be purified. Putting on a pot, putting a fire under it, and then whenever you keep on burning on too much of heat, then pure gold will be separated from all the impurities. So similarly, the soul is the refinement. So many reflections coming from Srimad Bhagavatam, from first canto to 12th canto. At the end of the 12th canto, one will be whoever is hearing submissively and attentively, he would attain the perfection of life. Okay, so that is from Srimad Bhagavatam. Likewise, Sutta Goswami is saying here, Upavarnitam edadvaha punyam parikshitam maya vasudeva katopetam akyanam yad apruchyata yayaha kata bhagavataha kataniya urukarmanaha gunakarma shriyaha pumbivihi samsevyasta bhubushivihi. Okay, that is from Srimad Bhagavatam. We shall quickly enter into Srila Prabhupada's daily letter. So today it is a letter to Satswarupa, November 5th, 1969, London. Can I request any devotees? It is a small letter to read this.
I will read, Prabhu.
Please, thank you, Prabhuji.
My dear Satswarupa, please accept my blessings. I beg to acknowledge the suit of a letter dated October 30th, 1969 with enclosures. I will keep the court documents in your file. Regarding BTG printing, I have already written to Brahmananda that this must be printed in our own press. So far as my books are concerned, I think there are materials for at least 10 books which are ready for printing. Now all the manuscripts are with you. So now the editorial department is under you and Hayagriva, and you combinedly please get my books printed one after another. I think the following management will be nice. I shall pay the book printing price, actually cost plus 10% maintenance charges. Then after the books are printed, you will distribute them proportionately to different centers and they will remit the price directly to me. Purushottam will keep accounts for that so that the responsibility will be lighter on your side. Besides that, if the books are distributed immediately after printing without payment at first, the center will be encouraged to stop them and sell them. I have consulted on this matter with Purushottam and he says the idea is right. Now you can give me your opinion, your own opinion also. But continuously, all the Bhagavatam, Krishna, Nectar of Devotion, etc. must be published. After printing, some of them may be made soft-bounded and some may be hard-bounded according to demand. I have already written to Brahmananda that we shall not accept outside work. That will complicate our situation as a tax-free organization. Brahmananda wrote me that Advaita want to purchase a wagon, but I don't think the press department will require a wagon just now. You already have one bus, so money should not be unnecessarily be spent up. For the present, the idea may be suspended. When I come to Boston, I shall see if it actually needed. Please offer my blessings to the others. I hope this will meet you in good health. Your ever well-wisher, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Any takeaway points, Prabhuji?
My takeaway points is Prabhupada's is wonderful management skills. It's been reflected on this letter, Prabhu, how he wants things to be arranged. And then he wants to give the priorities, how things has to be. And I know Prabhupada's dream is to have his own printing press that they can able to print as many books as possible and can distribute it. That's Prabhupada's dream project. And now I could see this in the letter that it is coming into action. So that's one thing. And Prabhupada wants to make sure that this need to be properly printed and distributed to every centers in the world. And then he wanted to maintain the Lakshmi so that, and then also distribute the work to everyone so that everyone gets service to Krishna, and at the same time they have time for them for their own spiritual progress as well. That's my understanding, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Any other points, dear devotees, you wanted to make out of it?
Hare Krishna Prabhu. There was, Sridhar Prabhu was very nicely summed up. There was one point like regarding Prabhupada did not want to waste any money. So when the devotees wanted to spend on wagon, he said it's better not to invest on it now and think about it later when there are more publications of book and it's needed then. So right now, not to focus on that. This was one point. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. The money should not be unnecessarily spent up. So we use the existing resources perfectly. So that is the Prabhupada's motto. Maybe so other devotees, they may be having bigger plans to expand further, but here Prabhupada wanted to see and understand it. Okay, so that is from Srila Prabhupada's letter. Any other points, dear devotees? Okay, so thank you. Thank you, Prabhuji, and thank you, Mataji. And from the announcements point of view, so today evening we have Kirtan evening. I don't have any specific further announcements from my side. And on Saturday, we are going to continue with our regular Bhagavad Gita at 7 p.m. And Saturday morning, we are going to read Gajendra Mokshas, the pastime, in the presence of all the devotees. So that's all from announcement side from me. And dear devotees, if you have got any other updates or you wanted to share anything on Krishna consciousness, kindly share.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Today is the last Wednesday in the Kartik month, so it will be nice that we can have more devotees for the Kirtan evening. So you can sing Damodar Ashtakam and you can sing some more bhajans on Radharani and Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So please try to find some time to join for this evening. This is the last evening in the Kartik month, so it's nice to have more devotees that we can sing together and enjoy the nectar of holy name. Hare Krishna.
What time is it, Prabhu? Sorry.
It starts from 8:30, Mataji. 8:30 till 9:15. Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji. Any other updates? Okay, if there are no further updates, we shall conclude and continue with further japa. Vajakalpatarubhyasya कृपासिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः।
Bhaktivinoda की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। हरे कृष्ण।
जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत